Both are terrible.
They are.
With homeschooling, though, I did find something cool. I found this thing called Skype with a Scientist, where I get to talk to scientists from all over the world. The last guy I talked to was from Utah, and he was the coroner, isn't that for funerals? Whatever the fuck museum people do. He worked there. It was the Natural Museum of History. So he brought us in the back room with, over Zoom, and he showed me all of these awesome fossils from dinosaurs. Some of them bigger than him. He's like 5'9", and he's up against it, like, he had a selfie stick. It was great. So he's like, yeah, check this out. So the question came up, how do you tell the difference between a rock and a fossil? And he's like, oh, I like this question, I'll tell you. You lick it. Wow. If it sticks to your tongue, it's a fossil. If it doesn't, you just licked a rock. So I was really excited about this because I finally found jobs for all these unemployed toddlers. Don't let them unionize, though. Can you see it? All right, boss, I got all these rock fossils, ready to find out what's what. All right, just take it over to the toddler tent. Wait. No, it's nap time. No, don't lick it yourself. We'll get in trouble with the union. Jesus. The next thing he showed us was the skull of a Colombian mammoth. It was not this big. I cannot reach that. I don't know why I'm showing you like that. Colombian mammoth. I didn't know there was multiple mammoths. I just knew about the woolly mammoth. So the cool thing about this skull was that it was only 11,000 years old, and they were able to extract DNA from it. DNA. And from this DNA, they were able to tell you that the great-grandmother of this Colombian mammoth, on his mother's side, was a woolly mammoth. They didn't even know they could breed. We are so smart as human beings that we can figure that out. And yet I still have to look both ways at a rotary. Now, remote learning. Ooh, but now I have to interact with teachers. They were really understanding, though. I would say, I have 3 kids, and they would say, we understand, we'll make it quick. I only swore once. Only once. I was very proud of myself. Unfortunately, my 7-year-old was there, and he said, wow, I thought that was unbeat. Oh, I didn't like the games we were playing with teachers this year, though, let me tell you. You could say we're playing the game of Risk. I could see that. One might say the game of Clue, except nobody has one. And then, Mousetrap. I never had all the pieces to that, so I relate to we're playing the game of Mousetrap. And then the real game we're playing with them, the real game, is Tag Your IT. So I want to make mom jokes a thing. I think we've had plenty of dad jokes. We enjoy them. They're cheesy, enjoyable. Mom jokes, I propose, we'll still have all the cheese, but we'll be a little more educational. So I'm going to give you the example of a mom joke. I did not write this, but I want to share it with you. A neutron walks into a bar. The bartender, who's a proton, says, what can I get for you? The neutron says, I will take your finest glass of water. The proton says, here you are. The neutron says, thank you. How much do I owe you? The proton says, for you, no charge. Now the neutron says, thank you. Are you sure? And the proton says, no, I'm positive. That is a mom joke. That is all I prepared for you guys. Thank you very much.